Welcome everyone. In today's video, we're talking YouTube Partner Program 2020. I will be showing you where you can locate your personal contract between you and YouTube, what your requirements are, as well as under what conditions your YouTube Partner Program contract can be terminated. So let's go ahead and begin, everyone. Pull up your YouTube channel, come down to the bottom on your left and click on settings right here. Now once that page comes up, you're going to scroll down to the very last one where it says agreements and click on agreements. Now move over to the center and click where it says YouTube Partner Program Terms. All right, this is your personal contract between you and YouTube, so you must follow the guidelines so you do not have any issues in terms of breaking the YouTube Partner Program Terms. Let's go ahead and click on view agreement. All right, so now we are here. It says YouTube Partner Program Terms. Together with the YouTube Terms of Service and the YouTube Partner Program Policies, the following YouTube Partner Program Terms apply to your participation in the YouTube Partner Program. Okay, it says if you don't not understand or accept any part of these terms, you should not upload content for monetization. So if you do not agree with anything in the YouTube Partner Program Policies here in blue, you should not upload videos and monetize them. All right, you cannot later on say I did not know, I could not do this, or I could not do that, or this was not acceptable, because it says please read the terms carefully. All right, so it's under your responsibility to make sure you know what your requirements are in terms of the YouTube Partner Program. Now let's go under to number 1 that says monetization revenue. All right, it says YouTube will pay you 55% of net revenues recognized by YouTube from ads displayed or streamed by YouTube or an authorized third party on your content. All right, so YouTube will pay you 55% and they will take 45%. All right, it says YouTube is not obligated to display any advertisement alongside your videos and may determine that the type and format of ads available on the YouTube service. For clarity, YouTube reserves the right to retain all other revenues derived from the YouTube service, including any revenues related to ads on search result pages. All right, so it's telling you that YouTube is under no obligation to place ads on your videos just because you monetize them. All right, if they choose that your video is not suitable for ads, they have the choice to don't place any ads on your videos. So you cannot get upset and say I monetized this video, and YouTube, what happened? You didn't place any ads on my video. YouTube have the right, they don't have to place ads. That's why you see on certain videos there's lots of ads, and certain videos there's barely no ads at all, because YouTube reserves the right to determine what they will place ads on. All right, everyone. Subscription of revenues. The same thing applies to people who have YouTube subscriptions. They will also pay you 55%. YouTube keeps the other 45%. All right. Now, payment account requirements. In order to earn or receive payment of any revenues, all right, you must at all times have an active AdSense account with your YouTube user account. All right, YouTube does not owe you for any revenues that may be associated with your content during any period in which you do not have a valid method of payment. All right, so in order to get paid, you must have an AdSense account. And if you do not have a valid payment method in your Google AdSense account, YouTube is under no obligation to pay you anything. So you cannot scream to YouTube that I made money on this video and I didn't get paid. You owe me money. If you do not have your Google AdSense account set up properly, you do not have a valid payment in there, they're under no obligation to pay you. That's your responsibility to make sure all of that is taken care of, all right? It says payment terms, limitations, and taxes. YouTube will pay you for any revenues due within approximately 60 days after the end of any calendar month, so long as you earn the balance of at least $100, all right, at the time the payment is due. So as long as you earn your $100 within 30 days, YouTube is required to pay you your paycheck no more than 60 days, all right? You are entitled to earn or receive any revenues in connection with your content in any of the following circumstances, all right? It says if one or more third parties claims rights to certain elements of your content, except in cases where YouTube policies or systems support sharing a portion of the revenues with you, all right? B, if monetization is disabled on your content by either you or YouTube. So you can disable monetizations and YouTube can disable monetization, all right? C, your participation in the YouTube Partner Program is suspended or terminated pursuant to Section 4 below. So we will go to Section 4 in a minute. These are the terms under which your contract can be terminated. YouTube will use reasonable efforts to notify you if any of these circumstances occur, all right? So if any of these circumstances occur and you are not entitled to earn or receive revenue earned from any of your content, they will let you know, okay? So if you have content that belongs to someone else and they're claiming it, you cannot earn any income on it. If your monetization is disabled by either you or YouTube and your participation in the YouTube Partner Program is suspended, all right, you will not be able to receive any earnings, all right? Now let's go under which circumstances your contract can be terminated. It says either party may terminate these terms for convenience within 30 days prior with 30 days prior written notice, all right? So you or YouTube can terminate this contract with 30 days notice, all right? Prior notice, all right? Including via electric means, all right? YouTube may either suspend or terminate your participation in the YouTube Partner Program immediately upon written notice, including via electric means. So they can do it by email, text, or however they choose to. They can terminate your contract within 30 days, letting you know within 30 days they have the right to terminate your contract, all right? If YouTube reasonably determines or suspects that you may have violated these terms, for clarity, in the event of any termination of these terms, the YouTube terms of service will survive and continue to apply to your use of the YouTube service, all right? So YouTube can terminate your contract with giving you notice within 30 days by any means, mail, email, however they choose to do it. And you have also the right to terminate your YouTube partner contract with giving them a notice, all right? It says here also the governing law and dispute resolution provisions of the YouTube terms of service will also apply to these terms, all right? And capitalized terms used but not defined in these terms will have the meanings given to such terms in the YouTube terms of service. These terms replace all previous or current agreement between you and YouTube. All right. So you can terminate your contract at any time. YouTube can terminate your contract at any time, and they can notify you by any means they choose. All right. So it's not their responsibility if you don't check your email and you didn't see that they notify you that they were going to terminate your YouTube partner program contract, and then you go to your YouTube and you see you cannot monetize videos. That is not their responsibility if you do not keep up with your email or however they choose to notify you. Check your mail. All right. So it's very important to you for you to keep checking your Gmail account frequently to see if you have any notifications or warnings from YouTube. I personally check my Gmail every single day, several times a day, for updates, for notifications from YouTube, to make sure that I am in good standing and I am not breaking any rules or laws. Okay, everyone? So make sure you are keeping up with the YouTube Partner Program terms and conditions so you can continue to monetize your YouTube videos. If this video was helpful to you and this was your first time to my channel, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more YouTube growth tutorials, as well as informative information and motivational encouragement. And for my day one loyal supporters, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for watching, and let's continue to stay monetized, stay in compliance with the YouTube Partner Program. Bye-bye, everyone.